many cultures, the egg is viewed as a symbol of new life. It's after all the perfect example of fertility and a cycle of rebirth. In early Christian cultures, consumption of the Easter egg may have marked the end of Lent. In Greek Orthodox Christianity, there is a legend that after Christ's death on the cross, Mary Magdalene went to the Emperor of Rome and told him of Jesus' resurrection. The Emperor's response was along the lines of, "Oh yeah, right, and those eggs over there are red." Suddenly the bowl of eggs became red, and Mary Magdalene joyfully began preaching Christianity to the Emperor. Mary Magdalene and the red eggs aren't the earliest examples of eggs as a spring symbol. In Persia, eggs have been painted for thousands of years as part of a spring celebration of Nowruz, which is the Zoroastrian New Year. In Iran, the coloured eggs are placed on the dinner table at Nowruz, and a mother eats one cooked egg for each child she has had. The festival of Nowruz predates the reign of Cyrus the Great, whose rule, 580 to 529 BCE, marks the beginning of the Persian history. There are some claims that the original Easter eggs are pagan symbols from Europe, but there's little evidence to support this. Instead, it seems to be more a Middle Eastern tradition. However, in Europe, there may have been a goddess called Istra, whose name gives us both Ostera and Easter. The Venerable Bede describes Istra as a goddess with fertility associations, which loosely connect her to both rabbits and eggs. Author Jacob Grimm of Grimm Fairy Tales suggests that the eggs were a symbol of early European paganism. In some cultures, the nocturnal hare was actually considered a symbol of the moon. In addition to feeding at night, the hare's gestation period is approximately 28 days, the same as the full lunar cycle. In European folklore, the rabbit connection to eggs is one based on confusion. In the wild, hares nest in what is known as a form, basically a nest for bunnies. When the hares abandon the form, it was sometimes taken over by plovers, who would then lay their eggs in it. The locals would then find eggs in the hare's form. The character of the Easter Bunny first appeared in 16th century German writings, which said that if well-behaved children built a nest out of their caps and bonnets, they would be rewarded with coloured eggs. This legend became part of the American folklore in 18th century when German immigrants settled in eastern US. Today, the Easter business is a huge commercial venture. Americans spend nearly $1.2 billion a year on Easter candy and another $500 million on Easter decorations each year.